Hi everyone, welcome to your reading for today. I just want to open myself up to channel some messages from your higher self. So you can call it help from your higher self, anything that your higher self wants to let you know and tell you about today. So I'm going to just start with a Work Your Light Oracle card, just to set the tone and intention of the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we got two cards here. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Well, I mean, straight away, that's a pretty clear message from your higher self. Your higher self is saying that you feel as though everyone is just trying to grab a piece of you, as you can see in this picture. Everyone's just trying to grab a piece of you, grab your attention, pull you away from your focus, which is actually your quest for alignment. As you can see, all of your chakras are lighting up and everyone wants a piece of you, but that's always how it goes. As you raise your vibration, as you become more aligned with who you're meant to be, you're gonna attract people who want healing, because ultimately you're healing yourself. And don't dim to fit in. That's just beautiful. So you've clearly been doing a great job in terms of working on yourself. And this is just a reminder from your higher self to say, don't dim yourself. I know it's hard. There's a lot of conflicting energy at play these days. A lot of conflicting energy, this side and that side. You know, these sort of things really don't matter because there's no such thing as sides. We're all on the same side. We're all human and we're all on planet Earth, and you know, we're all doing our best is the real truth. So don't worry that people want you to go one way when you're going another way, because the truth is your higher self is saying that you're on the right path. So two great reminders there straight off the bat from your higher self. Check your boundaries and stand in your truth and your light. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful messages from your higher self. Let's pull some tarot to elaborate on this message. So you've got Justice. Oh, this is beautiful. You've got Justice and the Star card. So that's two really, I mean, first of all, two major arcana. Justice will be served. Karma will be served. This is a great reinforcement of the work that you've been doing on yourself. Like, you've really been standing your ground. You've been working on yourself, staying in your lane, and you've been being the star. The star in your life is you. So that's some more pretty awesome messages here from Spirit. Let me get a couple more. Higher self, higher self. So what's so interesting is I'm just seeing a lot of yellow and purple today. I don't know why. The candles that I could get today at the shop were purple, and I normally get white. So anyway, purple. And then the incense that I bought is yellow. Yeah, so the incense that I got, it was yellow, 7 chakra. And I didn't check the name. The yellow color was calling me, so I went for it. And I guess what my point is that here's Justice with yellow and purple. The other interesting thing about yellow and purple is that they're complementary colors. So there's obviously some, you know, divine magic in the combination of these two. And in terms of your chakras, your solar plexus chakra is yellow, which would be very much in line with you bossing up, you standing in your power, you being a star. And purple is your crown chakra. So I think what's happening is that, yeah, this message is divinely timed for you because you are channeling your own higher self already. Your higher self is already guiding you along, and in case you didn't know it, this is confirmation that that's what's happening for you. So all of the inspiration that you've been getting, all of the changes that you've been making, you know, like, well done. It's really hard. It's very hard these days to stay in our lane because of how much, you know, garbage is going on. Oh, more good news, guys. Three of Cups. There's a party celebration on the way. I think that's like as a result of your hard work. I feel like you're in some type of December mode of doing your thing, just quietly staying in your lane, doing your thing, and, you know, not getting involved, not bothering other people. And there's definite celebration on the way. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you're also in the position where you're balancing your finances. You're learning some better financial habits. You are having to move things around a little bit. It could be a little bit tight for December, but it's not a negative one. It's your ships are coming in there. You're doing great work. Great work, guys. Oh, one more just popped out that I tried to put the deck down and the Eight of Pentacles just came out. And again, this is totally all in confirmation of what I'm saying. The Eight of Pentacles is all about sitting down at your bench and doing the work. And, you know, I'm also having a little mini celebration for myself for actually filming this reading. So it's pretty cool that this is the kind of energy that's coming out. It makes sense. Yeah, so you're sitting there working on your world in a practical way at your workbench, whatever that looks like. It doesn't have to be a workbench. Whatever work it is that you do, whatever you're working on. Well done. You're doing a great job. Okay, I'm going to pull a few chakra cards since we've got chakra incense. Oh, straight away. Oh, that's interesting. You've got confusion and discovery. Wow. Let me bring these closer. So I think that I'm making this reading is sounding much more positive than you might be feeling. So you might not be feeling like, you know, maybe you're doing the best job of your boundaries at the moment. Or you might not feel like you're sitting down to do the work. But the message from your higher self is that you're judging yourself too harshly. And you shouldn't be so, like, you've got to be your own cheerleader. You really have to, like, bring your energy to the game, and that also includes, you know, cheering for yourself. I think as well, this confusion can be as a result of, like, the global energies. I mean, it's hella confusing out there. And the recommendation, well, I mean, quite clearly, even with these two cards, is to just actually don't even engage in the energy of being confused, because confusion is like a spell. It's designed to keep you stuck in a confused state. And the only thing that can take you out of that is to choose. So you have to choose something. And this card is basically saying that choose yourself, choose your inner discovery, choose to root yourself down and ground into your own world and your own energy to hear your own truth and intuition. And then confusion will just disappear. It's just my cat squeaking for dinner. Pickle, it's not time yet. So this card is really asking you to ground into your root chakra. Some good practices for that are simply sitting on the ground with your bum, like on the grass, you know, on the beach, even on the floor in your house, whatever it might be. Sit there, cross your legs, and just, you know, close your eyes and breathe slowly and just feel into the feeling of what it feels like to be grounded to the earth. Because this is really where you discover yourself. This is the only place that you can actually hear guidance from your intuition, from your higher self, from your guides, from spirit, is when you sit down and receive. Put yourself in a position to receive. And this grounding will also help you with your boundaries. So the more grounded you become and the more you discover your self-worth, the easier it will be for you to put down your boundaries. And it won't be a struggle. It won't be a fight. It won't be a problem. It'll just be a very easy, natural expression of what you're willing to put up with or not. So let's just see if there's a couple more chakra cards. Oh, completion. Okay, that's also very cool. This being orange is in your sacral chakra. So this looks like a death, okay? But I think what this is like a letting go of a previous version of yourself. You have to let a part of yourself die in order to become the person that you want to become. I mean, it's like I can't have that stone sitting there and then put this stone. You can't do that. That one has to go away before I put that one there. So like the point is that something has to disappear before something new can take its place. So, there's also obviously the sadness, the regret that you can feel when something has to die in your life. Like, for example, a bad habit. Like maybe it's soda, or maybe it's smoking, or whatever it is. Like there's a part of you that will be mourning, the version of yourself that used to partake in that habit, and like where it used to take you in the world, and what you would end up doing, and how you would spend your time, and whatever. So like there's definitely a death in the sense that, you've got to let all of that go. And here's what's on the way. It's a miracle. Like, isn't that gorgeous? And of course, like if you think about it, when you let go of energy that you've been clinging onto for way too long, anything that fills that space will be a miracle, because it's going to be something brand new that isn't what you've been doing. So like, this is dope. Your higher self is really supporting you on your path. There's such good stuff on the way coming to you, and like this completion is part of it, and your boundaries, like there's a lot of stuff to let go of, because the miracle is on the way. Like, that's so awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few keepers of the light, see what they have to say. There might be some confusion that's coming around like your close relationships. You might be like, you might be feeling pressure from your close relationships, or feel like you're being influenced. Feel like there's, a cloud of influence and energy around you. See, it's not real. It's a cloud. It's like water vapor. You could blow it away. It's just that you're allowing yourself to stand there for too long. You're allowing other people's opinions and ideas to engulf you, and that's what's making you confused. And it definitely could have to do with some relationships, like close relationships around you. This is coming up for a bit of a, it's difficult for some time, the holiday seasons, having to get back together with the fam and see what they have been doing and what they haven't been doing, and what judgments they have. Like, that's also like a big part of this boundaries that you've got to be placing around you. Because if you don't, everyone is going to just try and grab a piece. Like, at first, people can think you're being rude when you put down a boundary, but that has more to say, like that has more to do with the fact that they don't respect your boundaries. So if somebody thinks you're being rude when you say, like, very politely and clearly that you don't accept a certain type of behavior, like, please don't call me after 6 p.m. and they think that you're being a bitch, that's because they don't have any respect, like, for your boundaries. Like, if that makes someone pissed off, then you know that your boundary is a good idea. That boundary is being confirmed as the right way to go. And it's not easy. I totally get it. Like, it's definitely hard to stand up to people and, tell them what you are willing to accept or not. But I mean, you're working on your mission here. Like, You're really focused on your own energy. You don't actually have time for people to be dragging on you. Like, there's literally nothing in here apart from this like boundaries and confusion that's like negative, you know, and these are two solutions more than anything. Yeah, I like this reading. Your higher self is coming in strong. Just gonna get one card from the Keepers of the Light. If this is resonating with you guys, hit the like. Why not subscribe? No pressure. Do whatever you want. Put your own boundaries down around your social media usage. I know you know how to use YouTube. You can do what you want. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Wow, that came out really nice. Okay, this is very cool. I'm going to try and say this. Melchizedek. Melchizedek. Okay, higher learning. You have learned from experience. Beautiful. More inner study is now required to further your progress. And I mean, that's exactly what you're up to. You're doing your work. You're standing true to yourself. You're being a star. You're connecting to your root chakra. You're putting down your boundaries. You're letting things go. Pickle, I'm busy. Okay, and then Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. This confusion is very much in your crown chakra, being this gray card. So you're in a mental state of confusion, and the advice is really to come back down to Earth. I don't know if you can go for a walk where you are, or find a nice little spot under a tree and just meditate. I would really recommend taking a walk outside as much as possible, and like drink a lot more water. You know, the earth is not, we can't just say earth is like ground. It's water. I mean, look how much we know. This is the blue planet. So I think there's a big request here to be drinking a lot more water. You've got cups as well. You've got this water going on here. So yeah, I think you should be drinking some more water, guys. Okay, I've got these like little magnets that just have a sweet little message on them. So I'm gonna pull one for you. Laugh. Yeah. I think it's time to laugh. You should download like a cool movie or your favorite series or whatever it is that will make you, phone that friend. Phone that friend who makes you flippin' die laughing, and get that, have some belly laughs. You need to like laugh until you cry kind of vibes. I really feel like that's going to help you a lot. Laugh therapy, you know, like laugh so much that you cry, and then like you have a little sad cry and you let the sad cry out, and then like that makes you laugh, and then you get back into, it's just like a hilarious snotty mess. Like I really recommend that for you. Okay, I'm going to just pull one more and see what this message has to say. Joy, yeah, I would say so. Look at that. Joyful miracles, guys. This is very exciting. I love this reading for you. So these are messages from your higher self. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a lot more of these readings. Check in every day. And thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate your time.